Hey guys, welcome back to my channel Quick Nursing Shots, and I am Smita. Will deal about a disorder of pancreas, which is pancreatitis. So basically, when there is a swelling in your pancreas due to some reason, we call it as pancreatitis. And the major classification where we categorize pancreas due to its different stages, that is acute pancreatitis and a chronic form of pancreatitis. So in this video, we're gonna discuss about pancreatitis. I will tell you what is it and how it happens. Okay, so let's see the definition. So acute pancreatitis is an inflammation of the pancreas, and it ranges from a mild self-limiting disorder to a severe rapidly fatal disease that does not respond to any treatment. It means that acute pancreatitis is an inflammation of the pancreas, which could be a mild form of pancreatitis where you don't have to take any treatment of it. Your body itself will recover from this problem. But it can go to a severe stage where even taking medication will not be helpful. Okay, so what happens that there will be a swelling inside your pancreas. So this is a mild condition, but in the severe condition, even the other organs of your body will get involved in this problem, and there is a chance of multi-organ failure. So let's see the reason behind it. So what we have noticed that uh, an enzyme which is trypsin. It's a proteolytic enzyme inside your body or inside your pancreas, which will get overactivated and overstimulated and will start eating out your own pancreas. So when your pancreas enzyme will start eating its own cell, that is when your pancreas will get swell up, and there will be an inflammation. Then biliary tract disease. So biliary tract disease is when your bile duct is being infected, or there is some disorder happening over there, or it could be because of a gallstone is also happening in your gallbladder, and there will be stone formation. So gallstone is also called as cholelithiasis, and cholelithiasis video I have already uploaded before, so if you haven't watched that yet, so I recommend you to go and watch it and know that what is a gallstone and how it happens. And also I have discussed the management of the gallstone, so I recommend you to go and watch it. So that is also a reason behind having a pancreatitis. Then alcoholism. So person who are taking excessive intake of alcohol, they are at the risk factor of getting this. Then certain medication are also very very toxic to your pancreas, just as there are some nephrotoxic medicines, there are some pancreato toxic medicines as well. Then microcirculation disorder, which means that your kidneys, in your kidney there are some microcirculation, there are some micro vessels, so that circulation will get affected. In that case, this problem can occur. Then the risk factors, it means that the person who are at the risk of getting these, that are old age people who are above 50 years. Then excessive alcohol consumption. If you are a person who are already old age and been in this drinking habit for a long period of time, and you are also taking overly amount of alcohol in a day, then you are also could be at a risk of getting this problem. Then cigarette smoking. If a person is a heavily cigarette smoker or a chain smoker, then be alert, because there is also chance that you can get this problem. Obesity, when a person BMI get increased and it is more than overweight, then you have to lose the weight, because there is a chance of having your pancreas get infected. Then family history of pancreatitis. If in your family, if anybody has this problem, so yes, there is a chance then you also can get this problem. Okay, so there's a gene of the disease which runs in the family, and there is also a chance of getting pancreatitis in here. So this is all about the reason and risk. So let's see the pathophysiology. The pathophysiology means the mechanism of this disease. So I will tell you how this disease happens in your body. So basically there will be a trypsin enzyme, which is an enzyme of your pancreas itself. So there will be a self digestion of the pancreas by its own proteolytic enzyme, principally this trypsin. So it causes acute pancreatitis. Now I will tell you that 80 percentage of the patient with acute pancreatitis have this biliary tract diseases. Okay, and some of the patient has like, for 5 or 10 percentage of the people have this gallstone problem. So these two problems are directly related to pancreas, because it can help in developing this pancreatitis. So how it occurs is that your gallstone, which is a form of stone, it will enter into the bile, common bile duct, and it will also obstruct your ampulla of the vater. So if you know the anatomy, you can understand where exactly this is lodging and obstructing the flow of the pancreatic juice and causing a reflux of the bile. And from there, what will happen, because of this, there will be an activation of these powerful enzymes within the pancreas. Okay, so normally these enzymes remains in your body or in your pancreas in an inactive form, which means they are not at work. So until a pancreatic secretion reaches the lumen of the duodenum, until then there will not be any activation. But the activation of enzymes can lead to vasodilation. Your vessels get dilated, increase vascular permeability, necrosis, erosion, and also internal bleeding can happen. Okay, so this is how this disease occurs. So this trypsin will be activated and it will start eating out and eating out and auto digesting your pancreas. Then there your pancreas will get damaged, and due to that your immunity response have this automatic systemic inflammatory response and reaction. So your body, when it notices that something is abnormally happening inside your body, so it get activated and there will be some inflammation, and your WBC platelets will also, everything will run to that place or to that side where it is happening, to just to control it. And due to that there will be a huge amount of fluid loss. The person will get hypovolemic. There will be a chance of vascular alteration. Your blood loss will be there, and that will cause organ failure and multi organ disease syndrome. So this is how pancreatitis occurs in your body, and this is how multi organ failure happens because of pancreatitis. So this is it about the video, and if you like it, then give it a thumbs up and share with your friends and your family members and also your classmates if you are a nursing student. And do subscribe to my channel if you are new here. And yeah, I hope you guys are studying well, and if you are somebody who just wanted to know about this condition, so I hope this was helpful for you. And okay, bye bye. So keep watching my videos, and in my next video I'm going to discuss about the management. So do watch it, how you can manage it at your by yourself and in your hospital. Okay, bye bye.